Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you? Yeah, this the one and only. Listen, this is for the men. This is for the men. But ladies, thank you for joining us too. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. But listen, I need to get my men right. I need to get my men right because I don't like these platforms that these speakers are on, especially celebrity. And my question is, this is part 2 of my several videos, but this is part 2 to the last one. And I don't get these celebrities, and these male bashers. How is it that you've been divorced 3, 4, 5 different times and you can tell another woman, let me tell you the guy you need to stay away from. Let me tell you the guy that's a dog. And you're a cute dog. So who's the real dog? Let me tell you this guy that you don't need to date, that you don't need to be with, that you need to get away from. Excuse me, can't some woman say that about you since you got 4 divorces? Since you don't have a hell of a record of successful relationships, doesn't that qualify you as that guy? So listen, I'm for the men. I'm going to come for the men because my platform at this day and this time are for the men. So listen to me carefully, sir. Listen to me carefully. There's just some women, and you might be married to this woman. So now you have to take mental and emotional and financial inventory. Listen to me carefully. You're going to need to take emotional, mental, and financial inventory and say to yourself, I've lost a decade. Do I want to lose another decade with this woman that I don't love, that I don't want? And how long am I going to continue to go to the bar, to pretend I'm going to business meetings because I don't want to go home? You're dying silently. But I got you. And you're going to have to do the alpha male thing. The alpha male is cutting your losses. You've already lost. If you lost a decade, if you listen to this video and it's 2020, March the 2nd, 2020, you've already lost too much. These narcissistic, nasty, evil ass women, okay, you need to get rid of. And you're married to this woman. And you have said to yourself, this is not my wife. This is not the woman I desired. I'm going to help you out. If you list 20 things that you want in a woman, if she doesn't have 18 of those things, you married the wrong woman. I'm going to say this again. Get a notepad. List 20 things that you've always desired and wanted and prayed for in a woman. If you don't have 18 of those things, that's about 80%. You're going to have to do some mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial inventory and say, this is never the woman that I want. She don't even have 2 of these things that I've listed out of the 20. You married the wrong woman. Let's have the real conversation. Because the real conversation is, most of these marriages, God has nothing to do with. So I get the religious rhetoric. I get, you are. I don't want to hear that. If you can't look up and wake up happy in the morning, if you cannot look up and say, man, I am thriving, I feel happy, I feel successful, I feel phenomenal, I've never had this much energy in my life, and it's attributed to this woman, you got the wrong one. Let's cut the bullshit. You got the wrong one. Okay? You got the wrong one. And if she agree and do the same inventory list, she will say and agree, I got the wrong man. So if you lost a decade, my question to you, you going to lose another decade? Shame on you. Shame on you. Because I often tell people, if you cut me once, shame on you. If you cut me twice, shame on me. If you cut me a 3rd time, I deserve to die. Let's have the real conversation. These are some women out here that you should have never dated. 1, 2, you should have never, ever been intimate with. And 3, you should have never married. So let's cut out the foolishness. There are some men that have left this earth. You better watch Snap. You better watch the shows like Snap, The Love for My Man, Why I Married This Woman, The Dangerous Women. All of these are TV shows. So you must be asleep or you are under a rock if you haven't heard of these shows. They're on TV One. They're on especially this show, Fatal Attraction. That's on TV One. Listen. I'm talking to the men. I'm going to be real quick. Watch this. You just got some women, and these are the traits and the characteristics of them. The narcissist woman. And she has varying levels. So you have to be very, very careful of the narcissist, who is the most dangerous woman on earth right now. In my last video, I told you have women out here spreading AIDS, herpes, HPV. And you know HPV can cause cancer. I'm talking to a guy right now in the gym. Right here, I'm at the gym. Just move. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm here talking to a guy, and he said the doctor just removed some cancerous cells from his throat, and after doing the biopsy and doing more tests, it was discovered it was from HPV, and they're not even calling HPV sexual disease, but it can be transmitted sexually. If it can be transmitted sexually, why y'all not calling this a STD? Y'all better wake up. You sleep, dude. You asleep, sir. You better wake up. This is costing your life. This is costly. So you have the narcissistic woman. They have varying levels. You have some that are even religious narcissists. They have the audacity to buy you a Bible. And you're wondering, why you buying me a Bible? But we doing all of this premarital sex. What's the Bible for? Narcissists, religious narcissists. They'll even invite you to their church where they and their husband attend, and you're like, oh my God, they're so bold and arrogant. That's what a narcissist is. They're so bold and arrogant. It's a sickness. It's a mental disease that they will invite you to a church where them and their husband attend. They don't even care. That's how sick they are. They don't realize how sick they are. They invite you to a church, get mad and upset if you find somebody else, but they're the ones cheating on your husband. How would you get so upset? So upset you're cheating on your husband, but I'm not supposed to be in a marriage. I'm not tied to you. You were already married. Why would you get upset so violently that you need to come to my house unannounced, uninvited, like you own my house, and you marry? You marry, and you've been sleeping outside your marriage for 20 years, 10 years with other different men, but for somehow you want a monogamous, intimate relationship with me? You crazy. They crazy as cat shit. I'm telling you. And they out here. They out here. They are out here. They don't care. They don't care. Because they're narcissists. Narcissists only care about one thing and one thing only. Themselves. Everything they do, even buying gifts, is for them. Because that's their buy-in. That's their buy-in. The narcissist. So you have the religious narcissist that'll tell you everything that's wrong about you, but they don't see everything that's wrong about them and what they're doing. They'll have a whole adulterous affair for 10 years, but they'll find something wrong with your cheating. Damn, but you've been cheating for 10 years? You've been cheating for 20 years on your husband, but I'm the cheater? How is that so? When you're the one that's married and you're carrying on with other relationships outside your marriage. Listen, y'all got to get these women out of your life. That's the religious narcissist. The next one is the liar. The liar. And I addressed this in the last video, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper. They can't tell you the truth. They can't tell. Everything is, it's complicated. It's complicated. You've been married for 10 years. How's that complication? You either married or you're not. You either separated or you're not. There's no complication. What is it? They won't tell the truth to save their life, and then they twist everything around. Oh, I never said that. That's not what you heard. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me say that. You must have been hearing things. They'll turn everything around on you. They can't tell the truth to save their life. They will sleep with you and not ever tell you they have herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, HPV, because most women I know go get checkups. They go get those annual checkups. So how is it that you not because you don't want to, because they dirty and they nasty. You know you got to be dirty and nasty not to tell any man on this earth you have AIDS, you have HIV. And there's a new strain, gentlemen. Watch this. According to the CDC in Atlanta, Georgia, there's a new strain of HIV. You're going to mess around and lose your life messing around with these narcissistic women that you can't talk to. They know everything. You can't tell them anything. They have the answer for everything, but they want to be in a relationship. Isn't that something bizarre and odd? If you know everything, no one can tell you anything. Why would you want company? With your big-headed ass. Why would you want anybody, any man on this earth for company? They have the most, here's another part of the narcissistic woman. They have an unhealthy sex desire. Unhealthy. They want to have sex every time they look up. They want to have sex. It's crazy. To a normal guy has to make up excuses. Oh my God, my head hurt. I got to go to work. My best friend, I gotta go check on my partner. And they're wondering, God, dog, he always want to hang out. Because you have narcissistic women have a very strange, bizarre, unhealthy sexual desire. They always want to have sex. Even when you're tired and exhausted, you don't work the 17-hour day, they could care less. They want sex. They're always fantasizing. You can easily tell a narcissistic woman, her mind is always on the dark side. They're always watching pornography. They have toys. All of that, because they're self-pleasing. They want to desire themselves so much, so bad that they will do anything to quench this sickness, and it never gets quenched. They can have sex with 5 men in a day and still be unsatisfied. That's a narcissistic woman. I need you to catch this because it's costing men their life. It has cost men, and they trap you. They trap you with their gifts. They buy you watches, and even on day watches and clothing and items, and they fix up their home to pretend they're accommodating you when it's actually for them so they can throw it back up in your face. Look at what I did for you. They cry uncontrollably. That's the fourth thing about narcissists. They cry uncontrollably for no reason at all. They cannot accept constructive criticism. They have difficulty with leadership with their bosses. And they are absolutely arrogant, supercilious, to the point 95% of their conversation is always about them. Look at what degrees I have. Look at my master's degrees. Look at my PhD degree. Look at what I've accomplished. Look at what I've gained on earth. Look at what I'm doing. And you're like, what the hell? And you still only making $30,000 with a PhD degree. And they're so self-consumed with them. No, they can't see nobody else. They can't see who's hurting, who needs a helping hand. They don't see the homeless person. They see no one but themselves. And that's most of the women you have dated. Even the sex. If you be honest with Coach, watch this. Even the sex, you have sat there and you have said once the sex is finished or during sex, I've had better. Have you ever said that? I've had better. But to her, she's so into it, she's gone. She's gone, and you can look at her in her eyes and see how far she's gone, and you can channel out and take your mind somewhere else. She wouldn't have known you left the room. Because a real woman, watch this, doing sex. A real woman that's not a narcissist, that's in tune with her body and in tune with your body, will tell you it felt like you was making love to somebody else. That's a narcissistic man. You see that? That's a narcissistic man. The real woman just caught you. Now the narcissistic woman, she could be sitting there and completely out of it and gone somewhere else doing sex, and you can look at her in the eye and say, wow, she don't even know that I'm not even here. This is, oh my God, she don't know that, and she's gone, that she didn't satisfy your needs. And if you tell Coach the truth, and if you listen to Coach the truth afterwards, you wanted to leave. If it's so severe and you realize it, you even have cried. If you tell the truth. If you tell the truth. You've even cried on the way home. Asking yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I with this woman? She ain't got nothing I want. I'm not even attracted to her on any level except sex. And that's okay. Even the sex is just okay. Like you just had a burger from McDonald's. It's okay. That's what you describe when you eating McDonald's food. It was okay. When you eating a salad at Subway, it was okay. Or a cafeteria, it was okay. And that's how you describe the sex. Are you kidding me? These narcissistic women, you want to know if you're dating or not, and they're violent, they're abusive, they'll call you names, right? Have you ever been called a name? They'll call you names, they'll curse you out, and then have the audacity to want to have sex with you. That's an abusive, narcissistic, nasty, evil woman. Men do it. So I get the women saying men are narcissists. They want to have sex after they done bad mouth me, abuse my name, curse me out in public. Women do that too. They are narcissistic and they are evil, dirty, and nasty, and they scream and yell and lie. Oh, he's abusing me. And you have men that have gone to jail on a lie. On a lie. Because once they say rape, it's over. It's over. There's nothing you can ever do to come back from that. That's how dangerous they are. And if you ever want to know, and I'm done with this video, if you're dating a nasty, evil woman, follow those traits. They're hubris. They're always talking about themselves. 98% of them conversation is about them. That's the first key to narcissistic women. They always want to tell you how many degrees they have, how much they have done in society. And you're like, I don't give a girl. Every conversation is about them. They cry uncontrollably. They can't stand their bosses. Most of them complain about work. Most of them complain about society. Most of them complain about their family members. They have all kind of fetishes. They watch porn often. They are engaged in porn. They want to watch darkness. They have toys. They'll even want you and other women in the bedroom and ask you, hey, have you ever did a threesome? Have you ever been in an orgy? They so dark in their mind. All of those are narcissist behavior. They fantasize all day long. They are detached from society. Poor people don't matter. People that have issues don't matter. Children that have disabilities don't matter. They'll talk about kids' disabilities in public restaurants, in Outback, Applebee's, Chili's. They could care less. I mean, the list goes on and on. They'll buy you gifts. There's the buy-in. And the gift is for them. They'll make you feel bad. You know, look at what I did for you. Look at all these things I bought for you. And they'll make you question, God, dog, oh my God, what am I doing? To keep you in the relationship longer. Knowing you don't want the relationship. You want to get out. And they see it. They so keen in knowing when you're going to leave them. And they feel you leaving them, so they try to drag you in because they're obsessive. They are obsessive compulsive. Obsessive compulsive. Not about everything, just about you. They can have a dirty, filthy, nasty house. Dog, fecal matter all over the house. A laundry room full of dirty, nasty clothes that hasn't been washed in a month and a half, 2 months. But they only obsessive with you. So remember that they are very obsessive. They check your phone when you're not looking. They go through your text messages when you're not looking. They'll answer your phone call. They'll call women back in your phone, not knowing what the relationship is with that woman that they see in your phone. They do all of that. You got to be careful. You got to get rid of these women in your life. They are absolutely dangerous to your life. And this woman right here will kill you. You are actually will put yourself in the grave, and you might not ever watch another video of mine because you'll be dead. You ever want to know that you have a narcissistic woman? Do me a favor. Pull out your phone and start taping her when she is acting angry, violent, cursing, yelling, screaming, and crying uncontrollably, and watch she snap on you. She will snap on you, whether it's in public or in private, and actually attack you physically. She will attack you physically if you pull out your phone and start recording her, because a narcissist does not, here we go, and I'm done, want to be exposed. They don't. They hate being exposed because they don't believe they are mentally sick, and they don't want no one to figure them out or expose them for what they truly are, which is a dirty, nasty, sick, evil woman. Have a great day. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Coach Nation is my company. If you want to invite me to speak, hit me up, message me on Coach Nation Presents Coach Quentin Sharon Carson. I'm out. Have a great day. Be safe. Be in love with your life. Your life is important. Your life is valuable. I'm out.